around the world. This is FXPassion broadcasting you live on YouTube, and this is Forex Trading Course 101. And remember the three pillars. We are trying to build a system and or a strategy, and we are learning about the Fibonacci's this month. We are trying to learn about risk management. Hello boss. Hello to you. You are the boss. I mean, Yanis is the boss. Risk management, we're trying to learn risk management. Hello Stoyan, hello Time to Shine. And the big one, the psychology part. If this is your first time, everybody, we are in the intermediate module. We are not in the beginner module anymore, not the basic, but intermediate. So if you have difficulties, if you have problems, if you have challenges finding and placing a trade, right, to finding consistency, go back and please watch the basic module and the beginner module first. Okay? Yes, they are on Ducascopy YouTube channel. Okay? Start watching. Hello Miguel. Start watching from the lesson number 1. And remember, 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market worldwide. Okay? It doesn't matter you are in Russia or Brazil or Japan, Europe, USA, England, Norway, Finland, 90% of traders, yes, South Africa, correct, 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market worldwide. And remember, the webinars are not investment or trading advice. The webinars are for educational purposes only. And for homeworks and questions, you have my Gmail contact, my Skype contact, and my LinkedIn contact. That being said, the title for today is how to find the Contrarian Fibonacci in a downtrend. But let's go step by step. First, the first picture. J Company, hello, how are you? Boss, I'm really waiting for news trading. It will be huge gainer lesson, I hope so. News trading is good, is great, but it's risky. Okay, but advanced, you have two news trading strategies. You have the basic news trading strategy and you have the advanced news trading strategy, and the advanced news trading strategy is a part of the Fibonacci sequence. J Company, why are you sad? Hello Annie. So, the original Fibonacci, number 1, right? We are spending 2 months on the Fibonacci's. Number 1, we use the original Fibonacci to determine trend direction. Then we compare trend direction from the larger time frame to the lower time frame. 3, the last thing we need to is identify in what zone are the Fibonacci's, on the larger time frame and or on the smaller time frame. So tell me everybody, tell me a pair where the market is falling down. Maybe AUD JPY, maybe NZD CAD, maybe NZD USD, maybe what else is falling? Maybe you can tell me a pair. Yes, I remember that AUD JPY is down, right? What else is down? NZD CAD is down. I mean, it's falling. NZD USD is falling. AUD USD is falling as a Fibonacci sequence. And remember everybody, I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat. Time to shine, AUD CAD. Okay, AUD CAD. So number 1, you use the original Fibonacci to determine trend direction. So AUD CAD, we are going to open AUD CAD. Right, AUD CAD. Let's open AUD CAD. Tell me everybody, we are opening AUD CAD. What time frame? Should we start with the monthly? Should we start with the weekly? USD CHF, Miguel, is inside the sideways channel. You cannot count on the Fibonacci's on the monthly, weekly and daily. But yes, we are shorting USD CHF, you are correct. And remember, these webinars are not monthly, says Time to Shine. Yes sir. So This is the monthly chart, and we are going to draw our down Fibonacci, original one first, right? So A to B, and let's color code it differently. Fibo original, there you go, A to B. And next Fibonacci sequence, there you go, another sequence A to B. And so we have this is our original Fibonacci text on the AUD monthly chart. Okay, 24, this is our A here, this is our B, this is our B in here. AUD monthly chart, A, B. Where is the C? And what is the C? The C is the highest point. A to B, B to C. C is the highest point inside the AB boundary after the B, before the market hits the appropriate extension. So ABC, ABC text. And we can project, right? Our projected D is still down here. This is going to be our projected D extension, something like this. Same color, A, B, C, D. Green goes to green, that's why A, B, C, D. So this market is still down. Now let's try to understand if this C is a conformed C. So we are going to use the Contrarian Fibonacci, right? And where we are going to start? This is the chart. Where should we start the Fibonacci sequence? Should we start from the B, the Contrarian Fibonacci? Let's make it like this. Everybody, should you start it from the B, or should you start it from this low in here? So I'm going to give you just two quadrants, first quadrant and the second quadrant. Right? We have the C, it's up in here, but where should we start the Contrarian Fibonacci? On the left quadrant, on the first quadrant, or at the second quadrant? Time to Shine says the B, Stoyan says from the low. Anybody else? What do you think? Don't worry, there is no right or wrong, we are here to learn. B first. I think it has broken the B, that's why. What do you think? Any, J Company, MHB, Miguel? Don't worry, don't be shy, we are here to learn. Okay? Stoyan says the second quadrant. Time to Shine says B. Second quadrant. Any? J Company, what do you think? Victor, which one? Hello. Second quadrant or first quadrant? Which one? Yes, correct, the second quadrant. For the reason that Stoyan said. The market already broke this low. But before, right, we don't have the crystal ball. In the beginning, of course, we started our Contrarian Fibonacci in here. First MHB, no sir, yes, second. Okay, simply because the market broke the first quadrant. In the beginning, when we didn't see the future on the chart, yes, but we have the chart in front of us. Okay, so we are going to start our Contrarian Fibonacci. There you go, this is the first sequence. And edit levels, there you go, Contrarian. And of course, this is going to be what? Our sub A. is going to be in here, maybe a little bit bigger, 18. Sub A, clone, sub B up in here, edit label, this is going to be our sub B, right? Sub A, sub B, and in some point in time, everybody, as you can see, the appropriate D extension, right, was up. Okay, so this sub B in some point in time, right, this was the confirmed C. Okay, so sometimes the market, this is important to understand, where and when you have original Fibonacci, is just an example. You have original Fibonacci like this, and the market is going to move against you, against the Fibonacci, is going to find the confirmed C, right? This is going to be the confirmed C in here, and sometimes the market push lower or push higher, right? But what is important is that when the market finds the confirmed C, what is important is to understand that it must not, if it's going to continue the sequence, it must not break the A. In between, it can do anything it wants. It can go up and down and sideways. Okay? So I'm going to delete this one, delete, and we are here right now. Okay, so in some point in time, this sub B, right, this sub B was a confirmed C. Why is that? Because the maximum D extension of the contrarian Fibonacci is above the A. This is the A, this is the 1618 of the contrarian Fibonacci. Okay, so this level was confirmed, but then what happened? The market fall down, hit the black, right? Why is this important? Because if you are going to trade retracements, okay, you need to adjust your risk-reward ratio. But this doesn't change a thing that this C was confirmed. Okay, but then of course the market went up, almost hit the extension of the contrarian Fibonacci, right, found the deep C, and then is still falling down. Okay, so this is AUD-CAD monthly chart. And one more thing, well, this contrarian Fibonacci is not valid anymore. As you can see, the market broke, so I'm going to delete the contrarian Fibonacci. No more sub A, sub B, sub C, sub D, and the market is falling. So this is AUD-CAD monthly chart. Now we're going to open AUD-CAD weekly chart and do this exercise again. So let me compress the chart, there you go. This is the starting point. So Fibonacci retracement tool, A to B, right? So I'm going to color code this original Fibonacci, right? Horizontal line, we're going to choose the horizontal lines this time because we are going to have more waves. Horizontal line, transparency, clone, A to B, B to D. This is going to be our A up in here, and 24, there you go. Down here is going to be our B. Up in here is going to be our C. What is the C? The C is the highest point, not necessarily a high, but is the highest C inside the AB boundary after the B, before the market hits the appropriate D extension. So this is going to be A, B, C, D. Time to shine. The confirmed C was lower than the previous high point. Are you talking about the monthly? Everybody, don't mix apples with bananas. Okay? The confirmed C is just a sequence of the contrarian Fibonacci. But you need to learn and remember the rules. What is the C? Where are the pictures? There you go. Remember the rules. The C is the highest point, not necessarily a high, between the A and the B, starting from the B on, before the market hits the appropriate extension. Okay? Don't mix the confirmed C with the C. The confirmed C is the way of telling you that this market is ready to fall. But if the market pushes up, well, this is the C. Why is that? Why is the C? The C is the highest point. Okay? This is the C. Okay, everybody? When we are talking and we are mentioning the confirmed, oh, the market has found a confirmed C. Yes, this was the confirmed C. But then the market pushed higher, so you need to adjust your C. Because what is the C? The C is the highest point, not necessarily a high, between the A and the B, starting from the B on, before the market hits the appropriate extension. Hello Akos, hi all, I'm working, so I will watch this offline at the beginning next week. Okay, thank you Akos. Okay, time to shine. Are we clear on this? What is a confirmed C? Okay. This C, everybody, is still confirmed. Okay. Because of the contrarian Fibonacci, the maximum D extension was above the A. Okay, everybody. Passion, I don't understand. Thank you. Great observation. Until the market, everybody. Great observation. Thank you so much. I love the I don't understand. This is where we learn. Okay. This is the A of the original Fibonacci. Up in here. And this is the B of the original Fibonacci. Okay. Now, just remember this, it's not that complicated, just remember this. Until the maximum D extension of the Fibonacci is inside the AB boundary, okay, you don't have the confirmed C. Could be here, could be here, could be here, you still don't have a confirmed C. As soon as it happens, because it depends on the price swings, as soon as it happens that the maximum D extension of the A, I mean of the sub D of the contrarian Fibonacci is above the A, you have a confirmed C. If the market carried out to fall instead of growing up a little, then further C would have been the previous highest point and confirmed. Yes, sir. I understood that if the contrarian Fibonacci is broken, then the C is not confirmed anymore. No, Miguel. No. Okay. The break, everybody, the break of the contrarian Fibonacci has nothing to do. It's the area that is important. Okay, so let's make an example. Let's say that from the B, this is the sequence. From the B, right? Let's make an example. So A to B, and the violet line is the sequence. The market shoot up like crazy, so your contrarian Fibonacci is like this, right? So you have a conformed C right now. You have a conformed C. Why is that? Because by the rules, the maximum the extension is above the A. You have a conformed C. Now, from this point on, the market can do anything it wants. Can go up, can go down, can go out of the AB boundary, can return inside the AB boundary, and you need to move your C from one place to the other. So you need to move it here. Why is that? Because you need to bear in mind the rules. What is the C? The C is the appropriate retracement, is the highest point inside the AB boundary before the market hits the appropriate extension. So in this example, the market went down, went up, didn't hit the blue one, went further down, and went up back again, hit the orange line. From our first conformed C. Okay, but this doesn't change a thing, that this was our conformed C. So when the market goes down and back up, is the second C, when this happens, a conformed C? Yes, of course, because of this contrarian Fibonacci. And then the market shoot down, is going to fall down out of the AB boundary, but then retraced back inside and made a higher high. So this is the new C. Is this new C the third one? Is this new C a conformed C? Yes, of course. Why is that? Because of the first contrarian Fibonacci. So we just say stay patient and we trade and put stop loss above the A. You got it. Time to shine. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is why we are telling you entries are just part of the game. So you could have entered at this counter trendline break, or you could have entered at the second counter trendline break, or you could have entered on the third counter trendline break. Yeah, orange is not okay. Green color. Green color today for the counter trendline breaks. So entries are just part of the game, but then you need to manage your trade. Okay, now this is, wait a second, this is one example. I'm going to delete, come on, delete. What happens if the market is going to go slowly? Sideways movement, slowly up, sideways movement, slowly up, like this, you know, and you have your contrarian Fibonacci is here. This is your contrarian Fibonacci, right? Okay, let's change a little bit. This is your contrarian Fibonacci, right? And the market is moving sideways, you know, step by step, like this. Okay? Tell me, do you have a contrarian, do you have a conformed C? Do you have a conformed C right now, everybody? Do you have? Can you see? A, B, C. Where is the C? The C is the highest point inside the AB boundary. C. Yes, correct. Okay. Now, one more example, a different one. Okay. Let's say that you have a Contrarian Fibonacci like this, and the market went up and make a deep retracement to the orange line, and then it went up again. So you have the first Contrarian Fibonacci, you have the second Contrarian Fibonacci, and the market is going to make another deep retracement to the orange line, right? Orange to orange is just an example, happens all the time. Then you are going to have the third, this is even slower example, right? So this is our C, and the market again is going to retrace until the orange, 14%, okay, move back up, right? So it's like this, and this is our C, and the market is going to go until the orange again, right, and extend like this, and you have another sequence. Tell me, do you have a confirmed C right now? In this case, the market didn't shoot up like crazy, was not so fast, but it went slowly, step by step, deep retracements on the Contrarian Fibonacci, deep retracement on the Contrarian Fibonacci, deep retracement on the Contrarian Fibonacci. Do we have a confirmed C? Not yet, right? And on the last one is going to retrace, hit the orange line, right, back to the orange line, and now you extend it. Do you have a confirmed C right now? Not yet, yes, correct, time to shine, Annie, correct, Miguel, you're correct. What about now? Do we have a confirmed C? Now we have, right, because the maximum D extension is well above the A. Now let's go nuts, short, short, short. Yes. Okay. And then when the market is going to retrace, everybody, again to the orange, and you are going to wonder, well, now the appropriate D extension, now that the appropriate D extension is not the pink up in here anymore, but the appropriate D extension is the black inside the AB boundary. This is important for you if you are going to trade a retracement, but it doesn't change the fact that the C was confirmed. Do we understand each other, everybody? This is a confirmed C. From this point on, it doesn't matter what the market is going to do. This is a confirmed C. Okay? And from this point on, the market can do anything it wants. It doesn't matter, it can go up or down, but still you need to adjust your C. If the market makes a higher high, you need to adjust your C. Are we clear on that, everybody? If you don't understand, please write in the chat box, Passion, I still don't understand. No problem, we are here to teach you and explain to you 5,000 times if you need, no problem. This stuff is not easy, everybody. Okay, you don't need to be shy. This stuff is not easy. Okay, it's not easy to understand. It's not easy to comprehend. It's not easy to master. How to master the rules of the original Fibonacci, then you need to mix with the rules of the Contrarian Fibonacci, and then comes the Fibonacci of the confirmation in about a week or two. But my question was, if the Contrarian is broken, Yes, Miguel, you said if the contrarian is broken, the C is not valid anymore. Sorry, Passion, don't be sorry. But the answer is no. Why the C would not be valid anymore? If you're talking about the sub C, Miguel, then the answer is yes. If you're talking about the original C, then the answer is no. Boss, if the A of the original are broken, then you reverse the Fibonacci's. Okay? So, A of the CAD weekly chart. A to B, B to C, projected. D should be the blue or the red. We don't have a low, so first low is this one. A new sequence, A to B, not this one. Same color, the original Fibonacci. The up is clear. How do we do down wave now? Okay, on the weekly. We are going to learn the down wave in next week, I believe, with the Fibonacci of the confirmation. Okay, so A to B, B to C, A to B. I'm going to move my A to C, not to be A to C, and my B goes to D is here. A, B, C, D. We have a new sequence of the original Fibonacci. A to B. Now, as you can see, everybody, let me see. See what happened on the weekly chart? So, we want to understand if this C up in here, we want to understand if this C up in here is a confirmed C. How we are going to do this or that? Well, we need to draw a contrarian Fibonacci. Where are we going to start? Well, not in here, but in here, because this is the lowest point, right? Because the market went up and then the market broke our contrarian Fibonacci. Okay, just because of this. And then one more, yes, great question. One more clarification. Let's be clear on one thing. If the market here was going up and down, up and then went down, broke our point, broke this point in here, but because then he went back up again, make a higher high, this is the only reason that we are starting our contrarian Fibonacci. Whoops. This is the only reason that we are starting our contrarian Fibonacci in here. If the market went up in here, blue line, start to making lower lows, lower highs, broke our starting point, but then continue to making lower lows, lower highs, we wouldn't start our contrarian Fibonacci in here, but we would start our Fibonacci in here. Why the B is not lower? What do you think, Nawaf? What do you think? Can you see, Nawaf? This is the second. Where is the B? Where is the D extension? This is the first sequence, Nawaf. A to B, here. It hit the green, right? Green goes to green. This is the first sequence. And here, it hit the green, the D extension. Why is the B here and not lower? What do you think? Why is the B not lower? Because the B is the previous D. This is the first sequence, A, B, C, A, B, C, going to delete this one. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. What is the D? Can you see now why the B is not lower? A, B, C, D. What is the D? The D is the appropriate D extension regarding to the C retracement. Yes. If you put your B lower, it is wrong, because your D point is the first low or high after the market hits the Fibonacci level. And those are the rules. The market hit your Fibonacci level in here. This is the green line, this is the green area. The market hit your Fibonacci level, your extension in here, right? The green. Even the blue, I mean, I think the C broke the blue. Let me see. A to C. So let's measure. Okay, it touched the red, see? A to B, deep retracement, the C hit the red line. And then the market started falling. It hit the red level, which was the appropriate extension, but didn't form a low. It kept falling, hit the blue level, didn't form a low. It kept continue falling, hit even the 1618, the extension, didn't form a low until down here. Down here it formed the first low, and this is your D. Okay, A, B, C, D. So we are going to move our A to the C, A to C, and B goes to D. B goes to D. Okay, we compress the chart a little bit and start our contrarian Fibonacci starting from here. Just because, remember, because the market re-entered inside the AB boundary and made a new deeper C, just because of this. So this is going to be our sub A, sub B, right? So Fibonacci retracement tool, sub A, sub B. Let's color code it differently. Contrarian, there you go. Sub A to sub B, didn't hit the black one, so sub A, sub B, this is the new sequence, sub A, sub B of the contrarian Fibonacci, right? And then we have what? Let me see. I'm going to compress the chart, everybody. Now tell me, is our C confirmed? Yes or no? Is our C confirmed? The market didn't hit the appropriate extension on the contrarian Fibonacci. Why not? Because A to B, B to C, C to D, A to B, B to C, B to C, like here. Where is the projected D extension? Right? A to B. There you go. So we have another confirmed, yes sir. Because this is the last contrarian Fibonacci. And as you can see, the maximum D extension is well above the A. Yes, yes, confirmed, orange to orange, correct. Okay, so I'm going to delete a few things. So, and then the market, right, there you go. Delete, delete, contrarian is not valid anymore, delete, 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 A, B, C, where is our C? Up in here. This is our C. ABC, and our D is down here. So we are a few pips, right? The market should hit. It's just a matter of time when the market is going to hit the appropriate D extension. The one before was confirmed. Okay, now for the beginner traders, when the market hits the D extension, what is going to do? When the market hits the D extension, it's going to market wave. When the extension is over, everybody, market wave, remember, extension, retracement, extension. When the extension is over, what the market is going to do? One trade is enough to enter in a trade to get maximum from it. It depends on how the market is going to move, because the market can do anything it wants. Retracement, yes sir. So when the market hits the D on all time frames, everybody, then game over. You need to wait for the next retracement. You need to adjust your original Fibonacci. You need to find, if you can, your Contrarian Fibonacci. In the meantime, if you are an aggressive trader, you can trade you can trade the Contrarian Fibonacci. Okay, so you can make pips and money on the upside as the same you can make pips and money on the downside. Just bear in mind that trading the Contrarian Fibonacci is riskier because the original Fibonacci is down. It is going to retrace most likely with crown. Yes sir. Yes sir. So this is the weekly chart. Let's go on the AUD CAD daily chart. Let's compress the chart. AUD CAD daily chart. Always the same. So A is up in here, A to B, right? A, B. Where is the next Fibonacci sequence? It hit the blue, the red. A, B, C, D, right? A to B, B to C, C to D. And let's do it like this. Another one. Let's compress the chart. Let's compress the chart. This is the chart. A to B, B to C, up in here, projected the extension down here. This is the projected the extension. This is the level, right? And if the weekly chart has a confirmed C, what do you think the... Whoops. Everything wrong, everybody. I'm on the weekly. Sorry, I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that. I need to move on the daily. Same chart passion. Yes, I noticed. It was too easy. I said, well, it was too easy. Now this is a nice one. There you go. There you go, AUD CAD daily chart. Let's wait for the software to respond. Okay, there you go. Daily chart, A to B. So this is the first one, A to B. And blue goes to blue, right? Let me see if it hit the blue or the red. I cannot see, so we are going to zoom in the chart with this high in here. We're going to use the tool. We're going to use the tool. What is the high? 1.07652. and the red is 1.07653, so is the blue. Didn't hit the red. Blue goes to blue. So the next sequence is going to be, this is the blue one. Blue, where is the blue? So the next is going to be down here. So the first swing, the first Fibonacci swing, the second Fibonacci swing, right? Now we can compress the chart and we can see if the market is going to take us out, right? So the next green goes to green. This was the third one, and as you can see here, the market is going to take out our A. But we know that we are what? We are up in here, so we need to continue to short, right, the Fibonacci. So we're going to compress the chart, try to find another absolute high. As you can see, everybody, when you are doing the analysis, there is no point starting the Fibonacci in here, because this is the highest high right now. Sooner or later, even if I'm going to draw a down Fibonacci, original one, the market is going to stop me out. Yes, still downtrend, yes sir. So I'm going to compress the chart even further, and okay, so we can start in here. Starting here our new sequence, and Fibonacci retracement tool, which is the highest high. So A to B, A to B, B to C, green goes to green, and again green goes to green, and again green goes to green. Okay, so we can compress the chart and see if the market is going to stop us. And as you can see, everybody, this is the last sequence and the market stopped us out again in here. So I'm looking for the next highest point. Okay, so we're going to starting from here. The new Fibonacci sequence, it's always the same. Green goes to green, so A is the first high. B, is this a low? Let's see if this is a low. This is the low, is 1.02548, 1.02551. So this is a lower low, 551. No, this is a lower low. Okay, so we have a sequence. A to B, this is the first, and this is the second. Red goes to red, and now green goes to green up in here, if I'm not mistaken, and then red goes to red, is in here, and again red goes to, where is the low? Red. And again we can compress the chart to see if the market is going to stop us out. Oh yes, see everybody, stopped us out again. So there is no point. I'm just going to waste our time doing the down Fibonacci's all down in here, because the market is going to stop us out up in here. Now, remember when I said the Fibonacci's don't work inside the sideways channel? AUD CAD is a great example. How many times were we stopped out on the daily chart? Right? I was the man, you know, I was trading a down Fibonacci in here, stopped out. Then I would draw an up Fibonacci in here, the market would stop me out. And I would draw a down Fibonacci, original one, down in here, and the market would stop me out. And then I would draw an up Fibonacci, and the market would stop me out. the Fibonacci sequence doesn't work inside the sideways channels. Okay? And this is a great news for you, everybody, because if you are trading a down Fibonacci, this is a rule. If you are trading a down Fibonacci and the market is going to stop you out, and now you are going to trade an up Fibonacci, original one, and the market is going to stop you out, and if you are going to trade a down Fibonacci again, when this happens for the third time, you have a 90% sideways channel. It happens on all time frames, everybody. If the market is going to stop your original Fibonacci 3 times, you can bet that you are in a sideways channel. On the 1 hour chart, 2 hour chart, 4 hour chart, daily chart. Okay? So you're going to trade the original Fibonacci, you're going to lose, then you are going to reverse from a down Fibonacci to an up Fibonacci, and you are going to trade this up Fibonacci, and you are going to lose. You're going to say, well, maybe this is a price movement from the weekly or the monthly, which it is, and then when you're going to try to trade the third time, and the market is going to break your original Fibonacci the third time, you are in a 90% channel. 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour, 15 minutes, doesn't matter. Okay? Why is this important? Because you need to adjust your strategy. Fibonacci's don't work inside the channels. Okay? USD CHF, it's one of these Canada CHF. Those are the 2 pairs. So let's compress the chart. Okay, finally I think we are getting near the end. On the daily, Fibonacci sequence, high to low. Okay, I think this is the first, if I'm not making any mistakes. Red goes to red, so A, B, C, where is the red? A, B, C. Let me see, red line is here. Let me zoom in the chart to see if... Okay, so now it's the correct A, B, C, D. And we can keep track of the swings, right? A to B, B to C, C to D. A to B, B to C, B to C. What is this, the blue? Or yes, it just add the blue. So our blue is here. So this is the new sequence, and we are here right now. This is the extension, this is the C, and whoops, there you go. And the market hit the extension. Blue goes to blue, and this is the latest Fibonacci on the AUD CAD daily chart, if I didn't do any mistakes, of course. Okay, this is the latest Fibonacci on the daily chart. So monthly is down, with a confirmed C, approaching the appropriate extension. The weekly is down, right? The weekly is down, approaching the green goes to green, I believe. Yes, approaching the appropriate extension. And the daily hit the extension. If it will take long, it. No rules now. We don't know how much it's going to take. No rules in here. You cannot predict when the market is going to hit the extension. Okay? Now, we talked about this already, I think, and we said, well, we have the contrarian Fibonacci is up in here. This is the contrarian Fibonacci. Contrarian Fibonacci on the AUD daily chart, right? And we said to you, I don't remember it was yesterday or on Monday, what's the probability to enter into this trade if the market breaks the counter trendline break? Remember, everybody? And we said, well, it's 50-50 on the daily chart. Okay? So this is if you are going to short the market, because on the monthly it must fall down, on the weekly it must fall down, and you are going to short the market on the daily because of this small counter trendline break. This is a 50-50 trade. Yes, sir. Why is that? Because in the meantime, even though the sequence is pointing down, in the meantime, from the monthly and the weekly, the market can do anything it wants before it hits the appropriate extension. Okay, everybody, our time is up as always. We're going to continue tomorrow. Rakesh is coming on the stage, so until tomorrow, stay strong and trade with passion. This is FXPassion signing off.